Why am I whispering still and no one's in here but me? How do I turn these on? Hello guys, it's 4:30 in the morning, and actually 4:40. We're supposed to leave at 4:30 and I'm a little bit late. Nick is coming and getting in the car right now, but we're headed to Roatan, Honduras for my friend's wedding, and I'm trying not to be sad because I'm leaving the girls for the second time in 1 month, and it gives me anxiety and makes me really sad, but I'm gonna be in a happy mood and not ruin the fun getaway that Nick and I are gonna have together over being sad. So we're heading to the airport right now, but it's been on. When we booked this trip, we thought that in May, the month we're in right now, that we would be living in Houston, because when we were planning on the move to
starting route to George Bush Intercontinental Airport.
I see my parents must have mixed the Folgers with the Starbucks.
What do you mean? Oh, they put the Folgers in the thing with your Starbucks? I got you the large size of Folgers because I didn't want them to run out of coffee while we were gone, because that would be bad.
Yep, I can taste that.
Folgers is a rude awakening after you've been drinking bougie Starbucks for the past few months.
I'm not complaining.
It's different. You can't taste the difference. It's 5:12 and okay, so we booked this flight when we were still living in Georgia, and Nick wasn't sure whether we were going to be living in Austin or Houston. It was literally last minute that we found out it was Austin, because he was deciding, I don't really know, you were deciding between if you were going to buy into an office in Austin or Houston, right? And then you finally decided on Austin? Okay, and so he thought it was going to initially be Houston. So we booked this flight thinking we were going to be in Houston, and we're in Austin, so we're on a 3-hour road trip to the airport, because that's where our flight leaves from.
Roughly 3 hours. We would have been able to leave when I wanted to leave. It'd be 2 hours and 45 minutes. Now we're going to hit some traffic. I just wish this little rinky-dink car would get out of my way and stop driving 10 miles under the speed limit and speed lane.
Guys, these shoes are so fun. I love them. And look where we are. Buc-ee's. This is my first Buc-ee's experience since we've been back in Texas. However, I'm not getting out of the car because it's still dark outside. It's 5:30 and we're kind of on a time crunch, so I'm not gonna go in and get the full Buc-ee's experience today. I'm a little concerned because I did not pump on the right side.
You want a breakfast
and
burrito?
It's a little swollen.
Do you want the rhino?
You look so cute with the Calpax, honey. Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
Honey, shrimp bisque.
Gumbo.
Thank you so much. And I am having coconut shrimp at 8:30 in the morning.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'll be going away for a while. Oh, and I don't know what I'll find.
Okay, we have arrived at Infinity Bay and I wanted to give you guys a tour. This is the second day that we've been here. Yesterday, let me just give you a little glimpse before. This is our second day here. It is Friday and we didn't film once we got here because, so I have like a little backstory for you guys because I don't know how many of you know like my life. I haven't really told a lot of stories about my life and growing up as a kid and my childhood, but I was gonna tell you guys a little bit about what we did yesterday. So my parents got a divorce when I was 4, and after they got a divorce, my mom met this man named Duke and married him when I was 5. And so they were married for 16 years. So I grew up with Duke and my mom married. So he has been a huge part of my life. You guys haven't seen him on my channel because I haven't seen him in 10 years, about 10 years. It was the last time that I saw him. And he actually lives here in Roatan. And I know that that's crazy because we're here for a wedding of one of my friends, but my ex-stepdad lives here on the island. And we had a condo here at Infinity Bay where Nick and I are staying, and that's how we knew that we wanted to stay here, is because growing up I went to this exact condo, not this exact one, but I went to these condos growing up every summer through high school. So I'm very familiar with Roatan and especially Infinity Bay. But when my mom and my stepdad got a divorce, he moved here to the island. So he's been living here ever since then. And so it's been about 10 years since I've seen him. They ended up getting a divorce right when I graduated from high school. So he helped raise me. He did so many things for me, and I love him and have such a huge place in my heart for him. So he picked us up from the airport when we got here yesterday, and then we spent all of this time with him yesterday. So we spent the whole day with him and like half of the evening, but we came back to our room at like 8:30, I think is when we got back, and we crashed hard because yesterday we had to wake up at like 4 a.m. to get here. So we were just exhausted. So we woke up this morning at 6:30 a.m. but I didn't film anything yesterday with my stepdad just because he didn't even really understand like YouTube and like what I've been doing, and we spent all that time catching up, and it didn't feel right to like pull the camera out because it was like such a special time with him, and I just wanted to just not even be worrying about filming. And so that's why I didn't get him on camera. But he took us out to the West End. We went and had food with him, and we got food from like these little street vendors that were making this food, and it was some of the best food I've ever had, and so cheap, like $1.50 for one of these, I forgot what they're called, but they were just unreal. And we ate so much and drank so much, and we partied, and we had such a good time, and Nick loved meeting him, and it was like so surreal. It was just such a surreal evening. But now it's Friday, and I want to give you guys a tour of our resort that we're staying at. It's also condos. You can buy condos here, or you can stay here. You can book online. Yeah, it's you guys are gonna love it here. So we're staying on the first floor. The condo that we used to have was on either the second or third floor, and it had a beach pool. So right out here is the infinity pool, and right on the other side of that is the beach. The water is literally right there, and I'll show you guys that later. But the condo that we're staying in, someone actually owns this. So we are, there's pictures of them in here. Hello, welcome.
Look at you, pretty lady.
Oh, welcome.
Are you showing off for all the Roatanians?
This is our living room. Or our living room. It's the condo living room. Sounds like the toilet's running or something, but
Is that margarita
it
salt?
moves in. Margarita salt where?
In the corner out there.
On the ground?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you mean? Oh, a tub of margarita salt? I don't know. This is the kitchen. I don't know if the lights are on.
What kind of books are these people? The Heart of Darkness and the Secret Share.
Are you creeping on their books that they like to read, honey? This is our kitchen. And it's fully like, it's got all the utensils and cups and plates and everything that you need. We picked up some Gatorade. Guys, the Gatorade doesn't taste the same here. I mean, it's good. It tastes like Jell-O though. Like this reminds me of like what Jell-O tastes like before it's hard. And look, the bottles are different. We got 2 bottles of rosé champagne because I'm on a rosé champagne kick ever since Vegas. I'm just completely obsessed now. Nick got his Heineken, some waters. We're definitely gonna need more water, that is for sure. And then Nick opted for Jameson and I opted for the Goose.
And we're never gonna drink all that.
No, not in a million years.
That was a rash decision.
Well, honey, I mean, the drinks at the pool are like $6 a drink.
It was my fault. I saw all that and it was in limpies and I don't know the exchange rate, so I just have at it.
I know, it's kind of hard. I have all my pump gear right here. Nick thought it was so funny because this morning he was like, did you sleep on your stomach? And I was like, yeah, what was there?
2 perfect milk circles.
Disgusting. And this is our bathroom. Super nice. These are the people up there that own this condo. And this is our bedroom. It's awesome. I should unpack, but I have not. I just left all my stuff right there. But yeah, so this is the condo. And oh, I have to tell you guys. So I forgot my sunglasses and we were like in the car on the way there and it was still dark outside and I was like, oh my gosh, Nick, I forgot my sunglasses. You know, I just got those really cute ones from, that's the owner's closet, so.
A body.
And so I was like, Nick, I completely forgot my sunglasses. And he was like, you know, let's stop at a gas station. We'll pick up a real cheap pair at a gas station. Which I guess we could have got some at Buc-ee's, but we didn't. And Nick was like, well, if you're getting new sunglasses, I'm getting new sunglasses, because Nick has an obsession with sunglasses. He loves buying new sunglasses. Let's show us the ones you got.
It's not an obsession, and I hate buying new sunglasses.
Honey,
but
you've bought more than I have in the past. Like, since I've known you, you've probably bought 3 times the amount that I have.
There's a difference when you lose sunglasses and you have to buy another pair.
Right, like me. Like when I forgot mine.
The last like 6 times.
So let me see. Let's show us. I need to get this backlighting right here.
The reason why I wanted to get these are my favorite type of sunglasses.
Maui Jim. They came with such a sweet little.
Either
put them
Maui
on.
Jims or
Show
Costas.
us. He put.
But I like them because they don't bend the frame. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff with it, and it doesn't.
We'll put them on. Show us.
But I lose these like it's my job.
They look so cool. But they came with like this little case, like this little tropical case. Do you have it? They came with like, I'm not even kidding, this little like tropical, I was like so jealous. I was like, I want that. Mine, I got, so I did not realize the Sunglass Hut, the prices are like stupid, like.
So the reason why I did that was because my Oakleys, which I do love these sunglasses, are scratched at Kingdom Come. And that's why.
So
I wouldn't have done it, but if you put me in a Sunglass Hut, it's like
I know.
Kryptonian.
I know. This is the case that mine came in. You have to go, when you're at an airport, what do you call it? Airport Sunglass Hut, you have to go all the way to the back wall, like the hardest ones to get to, because those are the only ones that are like priced. They're still not priced reasonably, but those are the only sunglasses that are like affordable. The ones in front that I was first looking at, I was like, oh, I like these, and I like look at the thing, it was like $400 or more, and I was like, I'll be going to the back. And I got these. Nick picked them out. He said that they looked really pretty.
How much were those ones?
These were $130. Yours were $160.
Yeah, I got 40 off because you bought those.
Oh, so that's why you got a more expensive pair. Nick picked them out. What do you guys think? You still like them?
You should have got the other ones. I'm just kidding.
I put 2 on and I was like, which ones are cuter, and he liked these. So we're gonna head out to get breakfast right now, but Nick brought me a latte. Is it still in here? It's in our bedroom. He brought me a latte iced latte with coconut milk, and it tastes like so good. I don't know why, but it is like one of the best lattes I've ever had.
Which is surprising because the coconut milk was not refrigerated, so I didn't know how that would taste.
The coconut milk wasn't refrigerated? Was it just in like a
little container?
Like a little container? Oh, I wonder if it's like island coconut milk.
No, that looks store-bought, but
It looks store-bought?
I'm sure it's delicious.
Nick, you need to feed into my delusion.
Should have worked out this morning.
Worked out? They've got a 24-hour gym.
Even get out of bed to get a water bottle.
I know.
Where's the... Look at the heart.
I think we go up that way, don't we? That's cool. Got some fresh fruit, refried beans, ham, and bacon. And I already had eggs and toast, but I didn't film that because I was too hungry. This is the best pineapple we've ever had. Look guys, Whataburger tents. This place is, I think this is new since I've been here last, but of course it's been forever. Nick and I were just talking about all the places we've traveled together, which have been a ton of places. Aruba.
What was your favorite?
Aruba. What about you? Well, and Grenada.
I liked Grenada.
Yeah.
That was the coolest one that we will never do again because it was crazy expensive.
Yeah, it was crazy expensive and really the only thing that, I mean, we enjoyed exploring the island. What did you just say?
So that's the place that got me wasted last night.
Nick switched over to margaritas and I was telling Duke, I was like, Nick switching over to margaritas, I think he's ready to party. And Nick got us a shot last night, which was great. Okay, Aruba, Grenada, the Bahamas on our cruise, and Key West on the cruise. And we've been to Italy.
Everywhere the Beach Boys sing about.
Everywhere the Beach Boys sing about. That should be on our bucket list, to go to everywhere that the Beach Boys have ever sang about. But everywhere from that song. You should. I haven't. But we also went to Italy together. I am wearing 110 SPF on my face right now, and it still feels like it's burning. So when we get back to the hotel, I'm gonna put my hat on. You don't have a hat? Oh, you're not wearing any sunscreen?
I need to try to do that.
Yeah. Look, we found your boat here. This is new, this wasn't here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's such a pretty view right there. Nick, your yacht's here.